House of the Dragon Season 3 Episode 5 preview explain every hidden detail. House of the Dragon Season 3 Episode 5 is shaping up to be one of the biggest episodes of the season. The latest trailer preview hints that both Team Black and Team Green are preparing for another major confrontation, and several important characters appear to be moving into position for what could completely change the course of the Dance of the Dragons. From Criston Cole's dangerous campaign, to Prince Daeron's growing role at Tumbleton, to Daemon and Rhaenyra returning to King's Landing, there's a lot to unpack. Let's break down every important detail from the Episode 5 trailer preview. Criston Cole marched toward war. The trailer preview shows Sir Criston Cole continuing his military campaign after the dramatic events of Episode 4. After proposing a new strategy to Ormund Hightower, Criston appears determined to lead the Hightower forces against the Rivermen. His goal is clear: to buy enough time for Lord Ormund Hightower to gather an even larger army. In the preview, Criston appears exhausted, covered in mud and blood, suggesting that his forces have already experienced heavy fighting before reaching their next objective. This could be the beginning of another brutal campaign that pushes Team Green deeper into enemy territory. Ormund Hightower's horrified reaction. One of the most intriguing moments in the trailer preview is Ormund Hightower's expression. He appears shocked while staring at something happening off-screen. What could have terrified him? It could be another dragon arriving unexpectedly. It could be the destruction left behind by a recent battle. Or perhaps something even more devastating that completely changes the situation for Team Green. Whatever he sees, it clearly leaves a major impression. Prince Daeron arrives at Tumbleton. One of the biggest developments is Prince Daeron's continued presence at Tumbleton alongside Lord Ormund Hightower. After finally entering the story this season, Daeron is beginning to take on a much larger role in the war. Tumbleton is becoming an increasingly important location, and Daeron's presence suggests that the Greens are preparing for a massive military operation. With Tessarion, the Blue Queen, now joining the conflict, Daeron may soon prove why history remembers him as the Daring. Many fans are already expecting his importance to grow significantly over the coming episodes. Tumbleton becomes the center of the war. The trailer preview spends considerable time at Tumbleton, suggesting this town will soon become one of the most important battlefields of the Dance of the Dragons. With Ormund Hightower building his forces and Daeron standing beside him, Team Green appears to be strengthening its position before launching another offensive. At the same time, Team Black will almost certainly be forced to respond. Everything points toward Tumbleton becoming a critical turning point in the war. Roddy the Ruin and Oscar Tully return. The trailer preview also highlights Roddy the Ruin and young Lord Oscar Tully. The Riverlands have become increasingly important during the war, and these two characters represent Team Black's growing resistance against the Hightower advance. Their appearance suggests that the Riverlands storyline is far from over. If Criston Cole continues marching north, a major confrontation could be unavoidable. Daemon and Rhaenyra together again. Perhaps the most emotional moment in the trailer preview is seeing Daemon and Rhaenyra together inside the Sept at King's Landing. After everything that has happened between them, this meeting could carry enormous emotional weight. Are they discussing strategy? Making peace after recent disagreements? Or planning their next move against Team Green? Whatever the reason, seeing these two together again could become one of Episode 5's defining moments. Adam and Baela prepare for what's coming. Another notable scene shows Adam of Hull standing beside Baela Targaryen. Both appear unusually serious. This suggests they fully understand the scale of the conflict that lies ahead. As more dragon riders enter the war, characters like Adam and Baela will become increasingly important for Team Black's future. Alyn takes his place. The trailer preview also shows Alyn sitting at the small council table alongside Rhaenyra's leadership. This indicates his growing importance within Team Black. His role is clearly expanding beyond simply being Corlys Velaryon's son. With each episode, Alyn appears to be earning greater trust and responsibility. Trouble at Rook's Rest. Meanwhile, at Rook's Rest, King Aegon II and Larry Strong continue their uneasy alliance. The trailer preview suggests neither of them is enjoying the current situation. Aegon's injuries continue to affect both his physical condition and his ability to lead. Larry's, as always, remains one of the kingdom's most mysterious political players. Every conversation involving Larry's usually hides another layer of strategy. Alicent's secret meeting. Another interesting moment shows Ormund Hightower privately meeting Grandmaster Orwyle. The trailer doesn't reveal what they're discussing. However, considering recent events surrounding Helaena, this conversation could become very important. Whether it's about Helena's health, political strategy, or another sensitive matter, Alicent rarely holds private meetings without an important reason. This scene is definitely worth watching closely. Final thoughts. Episode 5 looks less like a quiet setup episode and more like the beginning of another major phase of the Dance of the Dragons. The trailer preview suggests Criston Cole continues his dangerous military campaign. Prince Daeron becomes increasingly important at Tumbleton. Ormund Hightower prepares for larger battles ahead. Daemon and Rhaenyra reunite. Team Black strengthens its leadership. Alicent begins another mysterious political move. With multiple armies moving across Westeros and more dragons entering the conflict, the balance of power could shift once again. The question is, will Tumbleton become the next battlefield that changes the fate of the Targaryen Civil War? Let me know your predictions in the comments, and if you enjoy House of the Dragon Explainers, don't forget to subscribe for more breakdowns after every new episode.